Hi. Just give me a minute here while I get set up. Okay. Just had to make sure that the audio would work with this for streaming things. So I don't know how good this connection is going to be. I am currently remote, obviously, at an undisclosed location, and I'm conducting surveillance. And this is an incredibly slow day. It's a Saturday, so most people don't get active. I basically just wanted to hang out. And we're just gonna talk crap and scroll through Twitter. I don't need audio for that.
A picture and then you was leaving with it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I don't know that you're texting.
That's the worst, man.
Let's go. Come on. Like you taking all day. You taking all day. Okay, come
Trashy
on.
people.
Come on.
They just stealing your food, trying to get a free meal, and they're supposed to be delivering your food. Mm, mm, mm.
Bitch, and that's why you ain't getting that's why you ain't getting a
Trash.
kid. That's why
Definitely a man. Oh my gosh. It's too early for this, bro. I can't do this. That's a whole ass dude. It's like, hi, how are you? I'm selling my perfume. Sorry, bro. I can't. Uh, this is heartbreaking. So if you didn't hear about this story, incident took place in Kentucky, and the guy in the top left here allegedly was having a mental health episode, broke into this man here in the bottom right's home in the middle of the night and started attacking the kids with a knife, and he stabbed the boy on the top right to death brutally. And several of the other children were hurt as well. And they let this guy out. 10 years good behavior when I think he's supposed to have a 20-year sentence. And they let him out. Um, the father is obviously very heartbroken, and he openly says that if he ever sees this man, he will take his life on the spot. I'm going to play this for you so you can hear it.
That held him so deep in my heart. And finally, they took his last breath, looked at me, and closed his eyes, and he was gone.
It's just, it's heartbreaking. There's no way a child that young is thinks that they're the opposite gender unless the father is doing it. So if you don't know this one, that this is you don't see the father in this one, but there's videos of him around. Oh, you do see him. There he is. Yeah. He's giving super creeper vibes.
Still does.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's a big no for me, dog. I'm sorry, what? Why are we teaching us how to? Okay. Yep, this is why I have a dash cam. You can't trust these people, dude. It's insane. Especially that we have so many illegal alien trekkers. It's just you can't even feel safe in your own country. No, bro. Like with the dash cams everywhere, like there's just it's like, come on, man. You're not getting away with this. It's like, yeah, it's on camera, you asshole. I should really be careful scrolling on X. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, can we talk about the AI stuff for a little bit? Like this is just it's getting insane. Like I can't like look at this. Like this is incredible. It makes me think that let's see what's the audio.
Goomba back there. Chat, you seeing the...
Start this.
Keep your hands on the wheel!
You almost wiped out 3 cars back there. Put it in park now.
I'm sorry, officer. I just...
Don't move. Latch is locked. Open it right now.
He's still southbound, weaving through traffic, 88 miles an hour.
Out of the way! Mamma mia!
Are live over
This is
Interstate
amazing.
75, where that red go-kart driven by the man known as Super Mario is still running from troopers. He's in the center lane right now, weaving between.
Woohoo! Look at that speed, my friends. The copies are getting smaller like a Goomba back there. Chat, you seeing this? 99, 100 miles. Mamma mia!
So I guess this is what we need to talk about too, is just if we're gonna talk about AI for a second here. With the invent of Sora 2. Hold on one second. No, that's not my person. Um, yeah, with the invent of Sora 2, it's just like it's getting insane right now. I mean, obviously you could tell this is like AI, but it's the real stuff is just so insanely good. Like there was plenty of them that I couldn't even tell they were fake at all. It was like a guy like doing a selfie video of like inside of a stadium or some kind of a stadium, and I couldn't tell at all. Couldn't tell at all. It's just it's so cool. Added some music. And this is the thing is like when you look at this stuff, it's like, okay, this looks like claymation stuff that you would see on some high end, TV production. Yeah. And this stuff is just AI. You can do it. I mean, I want to say for free, but very low cost. I say low cost too. I mean, this stuff. How much is this a year you have to pay for Sora? It's probably going to be the higher tier version. The point is, this stuff is amazing. This looks like what do you call it? Um, Robot chicken. Oh no, it is robot chicken. Like it's legit robot chicken. I was like, oh, I thought that was AI. But the point is, like, the stuff we can do now is absolutely insane. But, like, of course, you got people who are just saying it's AI slop, and it's like, you're just. I guarantee you, these people are animators themselves, and they're illustrators and all that stuff, and they're just mad that their job is going away. Like, you cannot tell me looking at this that they basically combined this like dash cam and high speed chase footage. Like they basically created all this and then had this like, you know, clearly obviously fake Mario. But that's not the point. It's just like look how amazing that movement is. It looks so real. Soon, I was telling people like you're not going to be able to use video evidence in a court of law soon. It's just like not going to happen. It's not going to be credible at all because you could just say it's AI. I mean, we have AI. Let me see. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna look for Sora 2. Sora 2. Security. Cameras. Uh, it says Sora. Okay, I'll play this. Just make sure like the stuff I'm putting on the screen isn't gonna like get me banned or super graphic or something. It says Sora 2 on it, but just look at this shit.
Step. Bottles everywhere. Watch your step.
It looks like real footage and it's not. This is all AI.
Oh, hands. Let me see him. I'm out.
He's running. Frog headed north.
On you go.
Stop. Police. Bottles everywhere.
This stuff is insane. This is Sora 2. Look at this. No way,
grinder
man.
built in?
Yep, 15.
The one I saw online. Does it have the steam wand and a grinder built in?
Yep, 15 bar pump, conical burr grinder, and temperature control. It's the display model here.
Nice. How quick does it heat up?
I'm just like, this is incredible.
Show me the money. That's it. You show me the money and I'll show you the return. Yeah, gotcha. I see the order. You want in on this or not? Listen, this is the one. Show me the money. Come on, you know you want it. Show me the money. Louder. Show.
I mean, you can kind of tell like some of the stuff. It's like, okay, it's clearly like a production or been edited or something. But when you're just looking at this, yeah, and at a glance, it's like you can't tell. So in this one, okay, like obviously basic physics. You can't just ride a motorcycle and you're just gonna play bumper cars and hit cars in front of you, and then it doesn't look right a little bit. But look at the lighting, the reflections, the sunset. It's just insanely good. Is this Sora? Where's the watermark? Yeah, that's about. If it doesn't have that watermark of Sora, I don't believe it's real. But This is crazy. Like, look at the movements. It just looks so real. Like, come on, man. Like, if you didn't have this ridiculous like SCP entity that just busts out hands, like you would just assume this was real. Audio. Terrifying. But I just it's like, come on, guys. You're looking at this stuff and you're like, okay, this would cost millions of dollars if a movie, like a production company made something like this. And we can do it in like a minute, 2 minutes. I mean, the guy's arms and proportions when he first started on this one, they didn't look right. Like he looks a little weird and off. Like you can tell, but it's so good. No way, man.
Don't move. Straps locked. Keep your hands on the reins. You almost took out 3 cars back there. Dismount now. Don't move. Straps locked. Undo it right now. Whoa, stop. Stop the giraffe. Stop it. Keep your hands on the wheel. You almost wiped out 3 cars back there. Put it in park now. I'm sorry, officer. I just... Don't move. Doors locked. Unlock it right now. I can't get a ticket.
No way, man. That's probably copyrighted music. I've got to stop that. The dog. This is amazing. So so a lot of people will criticize and they're just like, "Oh, this is just pure AI slop. It's, there's no redeeming qualities of this." And I'm like, "No, you're like completely tripping and you're missing the point." Like people are going to use this technology for so many different reasons, right? You're going to have people going to use it for professional productions. They're going to try to integrate this stuff. They'll have like real live actors and actresses and sets and stuff or locations, and they'll just take a little bit of actual footage and they can just plug it in and then they can continue a scene. And it's one of these things too, like, well, what happens when you have like a writer strike or something? Oh, we'll just use AI for this couple of episodes or season. It'll be fine. I mean, it's just like it completely changes everything and how we do entertainment. I've been saying this for years. Like we're at the point now where we could basically just make entire full length movies using these AI tools like this. You're gonna get to the point where you can just literally just put in a prompt, right? You want to make a movie tailored specifically for you, like a 2-hour movie, and you're gonna have to put in a fairly large prompt, and it's going to have a certain amount of metrics. It's going to ask you all these questions, what kind of genre and all these different things. It'll have these pre-staged like packages you can use, these templates, and then you're going to just be able to pick it and then tailor things like what actors and actresses you wanted to add in there. Did you want to use people in your real life, that kind of thing? And you're going to have to pay based on who you're putting in this fake movie, this AI movie that you're generating. And then it'll take maybe like 5-10 minutes to generate, and then you got like a 2-hour movie you can sit there and watch and enjoy. And yeah, at first it'll be glitchy and weird and AI slop, but it'll be entertainment because you're going to do this to put the most ridiculous thing on here. Like, look at this stuff. It's slop, right? It's trashy slop, but it's hilarious. It just looks so good. I just like I people like you could see some of these for sure. Like oh god, it's Chucky. The they kicked him. Yes. I'm this is incredible. People do not appreciate this stuff. Like this is groundbreaking. It'll no, nothing will ever be the same. Can I try to open another page here without it? It shouldn't do it. Yeah, it looks good. How do I do this? I'm trying to bring up the live feed of this live on there just because all the comments don't all sync together in the same spot. Yeah, there's a couple people on X watching. We've got a couple on YouTube. It's so weird. When you're doing like a multi-stream like this, you can't track it all the same. And then certain platforms are like, oh, you can't promote the other one. That's a direct competitor, like Kick and Twitch. You're not supposed to cross, show the what do you call it? The comments and stuff. It's weird. All right. This is I'm really stuck on this AI thing. Like I don't think people understand how insanely good this is. Like this right here. Like you can't tell me that oh yeah, I know it's AI. No, you don't. No, you don't. Now, the other ones, yeah, obviously. But this is like a realistic scene. It's just like, oh, you're sitting at a cafe and it's a little rainy out and it's distorted. One sentence. And look what it produced. I can't tell that's fake. I guarantee you can't. Like anyone that says that they think that's fake, you're just lying. You can't call this slop. This stuff is just really good. So here's the other thing that I'm noticing is like for Chat GPT and the initial Sora, you can't put in certain things because it will say copyright violation or whatever, right? Like I tried to do Star Wars. I did some steampunk Star Wars stuff on Sora 1 basically. And it was pretty cool what I could do. And directly in Chat GPT wouldn't do it. Refused. I had to go to Grok actually. When I did Grok, it just immediately did it, no problem. But ChatGPT and Sora refused to do basically. I did steampunk Star Wars stuff, so I'm kind of confused why it's doing SpongeBob so easily. But I mean, it's cool. Yeah. So this is the first one that went viral when it first dropped. It's like the security camera thing. Basically, people can make fake security cam footage of you, and yeah, obviously, this is doesn't make any sense. Like, why is there a shelf right there? Like, you just know basic structure of stores in America. And well, this looks like it's in what language is that on the board? I'm on reset. There you go. Graphics cards. Like, why would you have the electronics right there by the front door? Like, it's very clearly
Please, I really
not
need this.
real. When you really think about logically, this is like dream logic kind of stuff. You heard dream, but yeah, I'm like, come on. At a certain point, it's going to look so real and so good, you're not going to be able to tell the difference, and you're not going to be able to use video footage in court because even the filters are already starting to trick. Other usually you can use technology to see if something had been edited. There's a specific term for it. I couldn't tell you, but um, yeah, it's gonna already get to the point now where certain a lot of these AI videos, the algorithms and the programs that filter through to look for artifacting and signs that this is somehow edited or CGI or AI. They can't tell. and it's gonna get to that point very soon, and you're just not gonna be able to tell, and you're gonna have people debating in court, "Well, that little weird thing that just happened, that's AI," and it's like, "Well, no, sometimes things happen with cameras and artifacting naturally that it's actually not." And, now that we have this, it's just like, I don't know what to tell you, like, we can't trust this anymore. Give me 1 second. Unmuted, thank you. I like how technology, it tells you now, it's like, "Oh, you're talking and you're muted," and it'll give you a thing on your screen. It never used to do that. In fact, I'd be hanging out in a lot of, group chats on Discord or, God, what was the pre thing? Yeah, Team Viewer, no, Team Chat. There was a couple of other old ones that we used, and, yeah, people would be like, "Oh, crap, I was muted for 30 minutes." And you're like, "Oh, yeah, we just assumed you're AFK." I love how this stuff is actually doing it now. I just think, man, can we appreciate how cool this stuff is? It's just so cool, man. I just all the darkness in this world, just looking at how AI has grown is just incredible. No way, man. This is AI.
We have to turn back. The ridge is. We have to turn back. The ridge is collapsing.
No, we pushed to the 7 now. We have a win.
We have to turn back. The ridge is collapsing.
No, we pushed to the 7 now. We have a
The
win.
audio.
We have to turn back. The ridge is collapsing.
No, we pushed to the 7 now. We have a win.
We have to turn back. The ridge is collapsing.
No, we pushed to the 7 now. We have a win.
Like, come
We
on,
have
man.
to turn back. The ridge is collapsing.
Just look at this for a second. It's like, seriously. I don't see the watermark, but okay, so if you look at his face, right? I understand, like, it's doing the wind effect and it's like his clothes, his hood and stuff is moving, but there's a slight it looks a little off for a second. Mm. Yeah, it's like his face is kinda, like, warping just ever so slightly. But then you could hear the audio of the wind on the camera on the, microphone, and then it's just this is incredible. Like, I'm sorry, like, the whole meme of calling it AI slop is kinda like, at a certain point, dude, you're just like, "Nah, nah, this is just too good." And I am trying to get on this list for Sora too, because I mean, this is incredible, like, this is way beyond what we had before. Like, the first Sora was already incredible, but this is just orders of magnitude better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you can see in this, like, it looks a little off, right? People's movements are kinda weird, the environments don't look right,
Fine, just slip.
but, like, okay, clearly that last one, it's like, okay, like, why is the body sliding like that? Yeah, this one, look.
Fine, just slip.
Like, you clearly shouldn't like, it's not following physics very well, but generally speaking, when you're looking at this, if you were just to scroll through or just in passing, you're gonna be like, "This just looks real." And it only gets better, though. This is the thing is, like, for everyone who calls it slop, AI slop, okay, well, this is the worst it's ever going to be because it's gonna get better every single new version that comes out. It's only gonna get better, and and again, at a certain point, you're not gonna know the difference. You just aren't. Yeah. We got quite a few people on Twitter X. Hmm. Hello, X viewers. How are y'all doing? Um, yeah, so people joining, just know that we're just kind of hanging out and looking at some stuff. I don't understand what's happened here, but this is just no way, man. He's like cooking and it looks
That's looking
entirely real.
perfect. I'll slide it right onto the plate. Touch of green onion, a little black pepper. The edges are set, so I just work the spatula under and give it a little lift.
Whatever,
You
dude.
can see the cheese starting to melt through. Now we fold it over nice and gentle and let it finish for a few seconds. That's looking perfect. I'll slide it right onto the plate. Touch of green onion, a little black pepper. The edges are set, so I just work the spatula under and give it a little lift.
Okay. All
You
right.
can see
So
the
yeah,
cheese
if
and
you
give it a little
really
lift.
look, like look how
You
he
can see the
flips
spatula
back
under.
low. Hold on, let me do it again.
The edges are set, so I just work the spatula under and give it a
He's
little
just like
lift.
the spatula
You can
just
see the
kind of like
cheese starting to
barely
melt
moves
through.
any movement on
Now we
his hand.
fold it
It's
over
like,
nice and
okay,
gentle
like you
and let
can
it finish for a few
that's what I'm
seconds.
saying.
That's
It's like
looking perfect.
pendulum
I'll slide it right
really
onto the plate. Touch of
there's
green
no way,
onion, a little
right?
black pepper. The edges are set, so I just work the
There's a couple
spatula
of things
under
that you can
and
tell
give it a
in this
little
thing
lift. You
like
can see the
look
cheese
real.
starting to melt through. Now we fold it over
It
nice
is
and
this is
gentle
not
and
this
let
is
it
not
finish for a few
normal, right?
seconds.
Like this is
That's
just so
looking
good.
perfect. I'll slide it right onto the plate. Touch of green onion, a little black pepper. The edges are set, so I just work the spatula under and give it a little lift. You can see the cheese starting to melt through. Now we
So
fold it
again,
over nice
how's
and
everyone
gentle.
doing? Got a lot of viewers. I say a lot, several dozen viewers. Let me put this back on screen. Does the name Amelia suit me? I I mean, he's just a twink. He's just a ginger twink. I don't get it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, okay, bro, what? I'm sorry, but this is just amazing. Like, what else would you use this technology for but entertainment? This is just so fun. Oh, this is a fashion show? I don't like their body proportions. Why are they all like demonic, like super lanky and those are dystopian. Okay, cool. Pretty creepy. Look, they're censoring her belly, her midriff. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What is this, London? I don't have the audio.
فرحا للحسن يبرق في حسن وإسرار كل القلوب تناهت في السنة فرحا للحسن عروسة النور تاج البدر يبرزها نجما
I Here's the thing. Now they're making me No, no, no. I gotta talk about this for a second. It's like, okay, wait a minute. Okay. So let's be real here. I kind of agree with the premise of this here. What would happen if non-Muslim women went around asking Muslim women to try taking off their hijab? You would get attacked in the street. That's what would happen. Yeah, they would beat you up. They would use physical violence because you're offensive. And then after they beat your ass, especially in the UK and other parts of Europe, they would have you arrested for a hate crime. Yeah, yeah, it would be a public disturbance in the UK and a hate crime. I just, I don't know. Like, this is one of those things. Like, these people are here in the West to conquer. They're not here to assimilate. Like, this isn't a simulation. This is trying to convert and conquer. And they have this like cutesy Arabic sounding music, and like, oh, this is cute and fun. And it's like, no, this is domination. Sorry, it just is. It is very weird. It's very weird. And I'm just like, okay, well, at a certain point, we have to call this stuff out. Like, if you saw my other stream, like, I have no problem, man. Like, we got to call this stuff out. Uh, as an American, obviously, we have certain rights, and people have the ability to come here and, you know, practice their religions. And I'm not going to try to stop people from doing that. I'm not going to advocate against it. What I will advocate for, though, is if you come to our countries, it is your duty and responsibility to be respectful. You should be respectful. And you should, people of this country with respect and dignity. Just like if I go to anyone else's country, I'm not going to go around and start trying to convert people to the American way. It doesn't make any sense. It's literally a situation of go back to your own country. Yeah, this is just weird. I don't like that. What the hell? Oh, this guy's zipping through traffic, trying to think it's fun. Everyone else. Yep, yep. And the cops came up behind him. Good. Arrest him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, guys. Chat. Do I have to comment on this? I think I have to comment on this. Oh no. Okay. Here's the thing. Bridget Macron, the French president's wife. You notice how I hesitated. There's some controversy. I mean, look at her. She is proportions are weird and her large. Her shoulders are pretty broad. She's a face and right. I'm not trying to be rude here, but yeah, she's really different. And there are certain elements of the internet that are trying to say that she is actually a he. I don't know. I don't really care. Honestly, it's one of these things. It's like, okay, well, that's what people are talking about. Is he doing drugs? I don't think we can show that. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and pass that. It's for the problems of just scrolling through the internet. Oh no. Uh, oh, I wish this clip was longer. Look, I mean, okay, let's talk about this. It looks like they're in what, Portland or something, one of these Portland riots. And this dude is wearing a frog costume, one of those yeah, I mean, you can see it, right? And they just sprayed it with OC spray. Sprayed right in his air hole. That's where the vent is that circulates the air. And all it's gonna take is a couple seconds, and then you notice he probably freaking out like, "Oh, come on, there's gotta be more." Oh, that's brutal. That cop is smart and brutal. Antifa toad. And he does kinda look like a toad in the face. Hmm, maybe it's the glasses. It's like fart spray. Yeah, I've seen those. Like, you can't get out. Like, once you're in those suits, like, you basically need help. Oh, man. That's brutal. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, the frog got the gas. It is what it is. Shouldn't have been writing. Sorry. Oh, let's see. What else we got? These are just silly stuff going on. Cheated. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's listen. Let's listen to what this guy has to say.
Start bringing cordless hole punchers to the music festivals. Hole punch ice. They want you to stop dancing permanently. How about you make them stop dancing permanently? Hole punch ice. Start.
Okay. So, really easy hot it's not even a hot take. This is just really common sense. So me besides me making fun of him being very obviously gay, uh, visibly gay, this is incitement to violence. Straight to jail. No there's no debating this. There's nothing to talk about. It is when you are telling people to bring guns and to end the life of law enforcement, federal law enforcement at that. That's a felony. That's incitement to violence. And you need to be arrested. I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that's pretty that should be pretty standard. It's not free speech. You do not have the right to advocate for violence in that way. Absolutely not. Okay. Well, it's like a really slow day. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any. We're not gonna be able to get 8 hours out of this. All right, let's see what else we got going on. She started a construction company. She's already booked for a couple of weeks. Let me guess. Because she is a American? So many requests like bumping up against that. Sorry, I'm reading it. I don't want to play all the audio all the time. I have the way I have this, it's on a delay, so I can't hear it live. I'm honestly, I would imagine, there is a has to do with immigration. Essentially, what's happening is, with, the mass exodus of people self-deporting, I think it's like 75% of the people that deported, they self-deported, they just left. They were illegal and they're leaving. And then, Trump and his administration deported like another 25%. And it's not nearly enough. I think it's like at 2 million or something less I saw. We're trying to get those numbers up. Let's get it up to like 20 million. That'd be cool. But yeah, so it's leaving obviously a hole because you've had a lot of these low skilled workers working on construction and stuff. And now we're looking at this vacuum. Oh, there's just so many job openings. Well, it's like, well, obviously, we allowed for the market to be completely saturated with foreigners. It took all the jobs for Americans, and oh, here we go. It's one of those talking points. It's like, well, no, I mean, just basic. It's common sense, if you bring somebody else in, they're gonna have to work, right? Well, they're gonna have to take a job, so it's just basic common sense, basic math. It's really not that complicated. I'm surprised at how well the stream is actually streaming. As I'm using a hotspot off of my phone to stream through my laptop. This is just good internet service. This is really risky, by the way. Yeah, like, okay, I don't know what that is. We're gonna keep going. Hmm. You still think about Charlie Kirk daily? Yeah, I do actually. I really do actually. It makes me think about not being good enough. I know that's like really weird. What I mean is, if I didn't quit YouTube and what I was doing 10 years ago, when it got really hard, when I was putting in something like 6 hours a day to heavily edit videos, you might be able to see them back in my library. I would put out like literally it was like between 2 and 3 10 to 15 minute videos a day, and I would do like hardcore edits. I didn't really do the jump cuts too hard, but I would cut out all of the ums and the ahs and the pauses, try to make a better viewing experience. And it would take about 2 hours to edit for every 15-minute video. I was grinding. I was actually making a little bit of money on YouTube, and I started getting sponsorships and stuff. And ultimately, it was just the growth was too slow. And what happened was during the Trump got elected, and I started noticing the media was lying about him for some reason. I was just like, well, this is an obvious lie. And then my viewership took a nosedive, and it's very they shadow banned me. They nuked my channel without nuking my channel. I get like thousands of views per video, and then all of a sudden I was getting 100 views a video. I think like last year, my videos were getting something like a couple dozen views. It's like, come on, guys, that's obvious. So, what I mean by that, my failures, when I think of Charlie Kirk, I think of not a narcissistic way, but it's more of I think everyone has a role in this world in their life. Everyone's not going to be a Charlie Kirk. Everyone's not going to be a musician or an actor or a politician. Everyone's not going to be rich and famous, right? That's just not how this works. Most people have to, they'll never be known, right? You'll probably only, you might have a wife and kids, and the only people who will ever remember you are the people that are currently alive. And then after you become you're a great grandfather or something or grandmother or whatever, and you pass on, you actually start to be forgotten. And that's all of humanity. we don't remember most of each other. It's just it is what it is. That doesn't mean that your contribution didn't matter, right? So with me doing all these thousands and thousands of hours of streams and videos, I may be remembered. It's possible that in 1,000 years, a clip of me saying something pops up, but that's irrelevant. What I'm saying is, I wished that if I had a slight regret, it would be that I would have continued to do the YouTube thing so that I could have had a higher reach, and that maybe I could have warned these people because, yeah, Charlie had security, but I don't think they understood the threat, and I was warning for, God, 20 maybe 2017, 2018, I started warning that the violence is gonna turn into a civil war. Yeah, we're getting on, like, 8 years. I was saying it's gonna be like a civil war, and we need to start taking this stuff seriously. And Charlie, quite understand. I think he was really hopeful, and he thought that, even though he was cautious and he had his security, I think he didn't fully I don't think any of us did. Anyone in general in the political sphere, we just didn't understand the scope of how evil these people are. So, yeah, I think about him every day. So, lasting impact. Oh my God. Please tell me this is AI. Oh, no. This is AI, right? It has to be
Oh no.
Yeah, it's AI. It's just kind of about how they just have these like weird way they just like walk in and you can tell it's like been
Oh no.
in the top over here. There's like this. This is what I'm saying is like you kind of can't tell at first, and you gotta like watch it a couple times. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's AI. Republicans are desperate, or you're desperate. Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I don't care what anyone says. She's a very beautiful, attractive woman, like physically beautiful and attractive. And people try to say she has horse teeth and all. Like y'all can make a caricature of her all you want. Her politics are ass, but she's physically beautiful. I'll give her that. Ooh. Oh. Oh wow. They're fucking them up. Damn. Wow. I mean, this is the thing. Like, it's a self correcting issue if you just continue this, right? All you have to do is just continue to arrest them and it goes away. Like you don't release them though. I mean, you got to keep them for a while, you know, rioting, civil disobedience like this, low level kind of, uh, is it a like a felony? Like if they're hitting the cops, yeah. I mean, you go to like prison for that. Like, what 2 years is minimum for prison or something like that. Okay, but I guarantee you, when you start doing that and arresting them and convicting them, putting them in prison for like 2 years, stuff starts to stop. I mean, it'll stop, right? Self-correcting growing. Okay, scroll. There we go. So we've wanted like flying cars and stuff for the longest, and it's cool, but it's just like so incredibly dangerous and risky because if this stuff fails, you're gonna have these things just falling out of the sky. They're gonna be, weaponized, thrown into buildings, Like this looks cool. Like this is cool technology. Like I love that, right? Like this is not I'm not gonna pretend like it's not cool. But well, what are the I mean, obviously this is an aircraft, right? So it's not like a regular person is just gonna be able to buy this. And this is what? How many millions is that aircraft? 6 million, 12 million is a prototype, maybe 30 million for something like this. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a pretty aircraft. Um, uh, who wants to tell her? Mm, yeah, yeah, maybe you're just annoying. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, we're not watching live body cam footage because Twitter will show everything. So, Matt Christensen. I have to watch this later, but yeah, I've been doing a couple of streams and videos. The violence is coming from the right. No, it's not. Not though. Where? Oh wait, give me 1 second. It was it was Grok, wasn't it? Yesterday. Where is my AI tabs? Shame on me. Excuse me while I'm looking this up. This is very important, guys. So, what was ChatGPT? I'm trying to remember which one I had pulled up from my last stream. Oh, login. It's being difficult. All right, hold on 1 second. Almost there. This is super important. I gotta pull this up. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let it load. Okay. Okay, here it is. I got it. I got it. Let me share the screen. Okay. Sorry. Nothing I can add that. I'm sorry. Stop. Yeah, political violence breakdown. There we go. Okay. Should be able to see this now. Should be able to see it. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Took way too long. I'm sorry. Yep. It's just kind of like one of these things where we're kind of like, no, the violence is not on both sides. It's not even close. So this was using ChatGPT, and I basically fought for about 10 minutes for it to give me the actual data and the numbers. I had to force it to include riots. Riots are absolutely politically motivated, and it was trying to exclude this as civil unrest. You know, so yeah, most of this is the 2020 George Floyd riots. I think it was like 10,000 instances of violence. If you want to be really technical and honest and true to, it's probably going to be much more than that because I don't force, or I was only able to force the 2020 George Floyd riots. There's more riots that have happened. You can see in comparison, left wing to right, there's virtually no right wing violence. It just almost doesn't happen. Um, and the people who happen to be a conservative and commit violence, it's not usually politically motivated. It's some kind of a personal beef gets going on. The person's mentally unwell, et cetera, versus unfortunately on the left, those things intersect. So somebody might have a personal beef. They might also be mentally unwell, but they're also politically motivated. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, look at the chart. It's just one of those things. Like it's true. It's entirely the left. Okay, stop sharing that window. Go back to sharing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back to that. I'm sure that's gonna be good. The pool is about to overflow. It's like, okay, so you're making it overflow through a pipe. I don't really understand. Like, yeah, that's basic science, but whatever. I don't know. Jesus, what is this? I don't think they know. Just like the caption says, they don't know what they're doing. Oh my gosh, did you see this? So these conservative young guys who are out there doing like trying to do like a low end version of Charlie Kirk stuff. They were just on campus, they're just getting attacked by this lady trying to be like light here. She's clearly assaulting him, like she's encroaching his physical space and then attacks him and then he pepper sprays the bitch. I mean, that's the least he could have done, to be honest. When somebody's attacking you, you can do more than pepper spray them, just being honest. Okay. Sorry, I had somebody like walking around my car. It is kind of suspicious. Let's see what time is it. I've been streaming for an hour, so as I wrap up here, unfortunately, completely dead day and no activity from my claimant. Mm, I do plan on and intend on doing um more streams, like as much as I can. Like, I'm gonna try to do this. Now, this is kind of one of those rare ones because this is a follow-up case that I was doing. So I kind of knew that what I was getting myself into. I knew that this guy's like super elusive, so I just have to make sure like I'm watching for movement and stuff. and he doesn't come out much. So I knew I was gonna be able to do this today, but generally speaking, especially on a new case, like I gotta focus 100% because I don't know the person's movements and all that stuff. So I want to be good at my job and successful. Mm. Yeah, it's a weird job. It's a weird job. Like sometimes it's super busy, and I've got tons of footage. Other days I have to, I'm doing mobile surveillance, like running around halfway across the state. I got to get hotels and all that stuff. Go into stores and follow them over video and all kinds of stuff. So, but no, unfortunately, this is one of those really dead end kind of cases. But all right, I think that's all I've got for you today. Um, yeah, when I get home, I'm probably gonna have to do some housework. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I intend on doing more of these, so thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are, and I will see you all next time.